Babas, babas, Remy babas, lady babas.
Good morning, how are we? So, today's walk, Bakewell to Wingerworth, while the sky is still clear until about dinner time. So I've got waterproof trousers on me. We've come from Bakewell and then down through the back to Carlton, I think it's Carlton Lees. But I've not filmed that because we've done that in about 4 or 5 videos before. So, today's one is, we've come just over the bridge at Chatsworth where it turns right towards Beeley and in Rowsley. And then we come over this way on the corner. There's a left-hand turn or one that says no entrance Chatsworth House. Go up that lane, which is up the hill. And then, yeah, it's following roads, well, back lanes for a bit, and then there's some cross-country. So hopefully no moo cows in the field. Because this time of the year, yeah, after last time anyway. So yeah, we're going someplace I've never been because I've not done this route before. Come up with it during the week. So on another note, before we look at the route in a second, there was somebody asking me see if there's hiking club in Erewash. There's different ones, but I might start up like a hiking thing where we meet up to start with once a month, to do walks around, swap that over, to do walks around Erewash, and then places like this, like the Peak District, South Derbyshire, just encompass it all kind of thing. One, it gives me content. Two, it's also enables people to see that they can get out there. Like I say, it's the point of this channel, but it's also, you know, it's something, it just gets people out, you know, of all abilities. And if you hadn't noticed, I've got the big boy rucksack on today. First time I've used it walking. Because normally it's just when I get a lift for camping, it's just carry on with stuff and that's it. And I've had it for about 6-7 months. But so far, with the first hour or so, comfy as hell. And for something like this, if you go to, say, Osprey, you're talking 150, 170 plus quid. And the build quality is probably just about as good. This is a 4-class one from Decathlon, because I don't use Go Outdoors out anymore. They're just too expensive. But Decathlon, if I can find out if they still do it, I don't think they do though. But we'll see. And excuse if there's a bit of rustling on the microphone at the minute. It's just trying to get everything on there. But yeah, it's brilliant rucksack, and if we can find out, but if not, they've because 4-class they're shutting down, and then they've brought out another one called John Simmons, both mountaineering brands anyway. But yeah, let's have a look at today's route anyway.
As we start off and climb off out of Bakewell, we then start to enter open ground belonging to the Chatsworth Estate with views over towards Baslow Edge. It is then walking through open grounds and down towards the hamlet of Carlton Lees. We then hop over the stunning bridge over the River Derwent and past Beeley Lodge and start our ascent up and onto higher ground where the views start to open up. It is then some road walking and past Harland Edge and Beeley Moor. It is then hopping over and across Harewood Moor where again some amazing views start to open up towards Chesterfield. We then cross over the main road at Spitewinter and head downhill through the moo cows and trying not to get chased away by them. It's then a gentle walk into the village of Wingerworth and to the bus stop to head home.
So yeah, there you go, fairly straightforward. Like I say, I've not done, so shaking on this stick again. I might have to get one with more of a stabiliser on it. So yeah, I've not done this route. It's one I thought up the other, well, during the week. So it's just a case of see how it goes. I did bring the gimp sticks with me, but apart from coming out towards Carlton Lees, it's going to be straightforward out of here, so I don't need them now. So I've got a 2 litre bottle of water. I've got a veg stew because I'm on an health kick at the minute because I need to get weight down, blood pressure down, all sorts. Which is cauliflower, sweet corn, peas, new potatoes into quarters, cooked 13 hours in tomato and onion sauce with some turmeric and a little bit of white pepper in. Beautiful. No protein. Do that when I get them. Big fat piece of chicken. But yeah, so health kick is it is at the minute, and that's why next week I'm going to try and get some hill, go up High Peaks to get some proper hill walking in, because I've got one beast of a route that I want to do. Hope up Wind Hill, straight down past Oak Cross, turn left, follow the bottom of Kinder. It's not Grins, but I can't remember the name of the knoll now. Up, and then the next bit along is Ringing Roger, follow past the Woolpat Stones, down Jacob's Ladder, straight to Edale Station. Well, Nag's Head for a Guinness there, then Edale Station. It's 15.6 mile, I think. It's over about 3,000 foot of ascent, roughly. So you're doing a fair old distance and a fair old climb. So, but that's not next week. I've got a Wind Hill circular I want to do, which is basically Hope, Wind Hill, back down, follow it along the water's edge, down by the canal, Lady Bower Dam. I think it's Lady Bower or Derwent Dam, or whichever it is, the first dam anyway. And then follow it right down to the river, follow the Derwent right through until you get to Hathersage. Get up to, not into Hathersage, but get to the station. There you go. Or if you've got time, if depending on what the time, go in and get something to eat. So most probably do. But yeah, so crack on and I'll catch up with you shortly. There we go. As you come down from this path, the views start to open up. Beautiful morning. It'd be nice if it stayed like this, but I doubt it. Anyway, onwards. The views have properly opened up. We've got Cartwell Leads down this way, down there. Birch over around the back. There's Stanton Moor. And the lane we normally come down, we come down from Beeley, it's just here, and it goes up through the woodland, la 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 la, and up. And this is nearly flattening out now. I should have put the left against sticks out after all. It wasn't steep, but it was just never seems to end. Yeah, so then we'll come across this way, and then it's just a case some back lanes and everything else for a bit. But yeah, the views are starting to open up now. So the highest bit would not far off where we are. So it's not too much up and downhill really until we start getting into Wingerworth. So anyway, crack on. Now there is not a bad view. Oh look, Muko. I'm not counting them. Not a bad view. Look, Muko. Ooh. Right, so we're not far off. Got another 10 minutes that way. We're near the junction of the road where you can either go back down to Beeley or you can join on the road that's still open, and that'll runs along below Beeley Moor onto whatever back road it is into Matlock Way. But just before, apart from a load of logging that's gone off, so I don't know why the Chatsworth Estate are doing it, but wherever, they've got the reasons. At the minute, the path is nice. Very nice, yes. But a lot of it looked like gravel, but there were massive chunks of like rock there, and it's an ankle breaker, so take your time. Apart from that, we'll catch up in a sec, and it's a lot of it. After that, until we get further into Morambe Valley Way, is road walking, so we can make up a bit of time. But I may have to ditch this at some point, not literally, because if the rain comes in, it ain't waterproof. As good as it is, it's not waterproof. But yeah, still got a decent mic on the phone anyway. But And as you've probably noticed, I've got rid of the selfie thingy sticky. It's just a pain in the arse carrying about, to be honest with you. And when I'm holding it, all I can got is shaking like that. And it's, if I do get another one, it's going to be one with a proper stabiliser in it. That one has it, but every time you turn it on, the phone's, and you have to fanny about with it for about 5 minutes. But that's things to come. First thing is, I was going to get a drone. Oh, my arms hurting doing this. I was going to get a drone this month, but I've got other things that I need to get anyway, like waterproof cover for this and the other bags. But might look at November time, probably end of November time. I know which one I want. It's only a starter one. There's no point in spending 500, 600, 700, 800 quid or whatever on one. But yeah, we'll get that probably November time, because through a lot of autumn at the minute it's still warm because it's end of summertime. But when autumn kicks in, if the proper weather starts kicking in, it'll be not just rain, it'll be wind and God knows what. So, and in winter, it's a lot of it is a lot calmer and stiller. But anyway, we shall crack on up to the top, and I will see you there. And I'll drink 2 gallons of water. There we are. See you shortly. The top. So you can get back to Beeley down that way. Take through some beautiful woodland. It's best coming up in summer because there's a brook that goes down and it's really nice. That's the road we normally walk down when you go onto the edge of Beeley if you've been down this way. And this way we'll come across and then cross over to another road. But there's Beeley Moor. You've got Hobbs House, which is over this way. I'll put a link up to that. It's quite interesting actually. There is a feature there, but it doesn't look much, but it's all fenced off. It's a nice place for a stop anyway. But yeah, let's crack on. Right, so we're finally getting, this is just probably 30 seconds that way is the high point, and then it starts flattening out and then dropping. There's a little bit of uphill, but not much after that. But yeah, the views, you can't really see it here. We can just about see, where are we? I can't even see where I'm pointing now. William Hill, just this side. And then we can see Kinderscout in the background. See, Longston Moor. And then you can see right over towards Buxton. Well, you can't see Buxton, but it's over towards that way. So the view's fantastic up on here. But the way we're going now, up here, left on this road that you can see. And then, as you'd seen on the map before, get there and then you literally straight over and just follow that road for now. So there's going to be a lot of road walking for a while, but we can make up a bit of time for me fannying about. Anyway, speak to you shortly. I wish I'd have brought my camera on me now, because look at all the light dancing around. Just seen it up on here, just a streak of light coming down. So you can go to the mountains and you see like Black Crag when he's talking about all the lights coming down and everything else. You get it all up on here as well, and it's beautiful. Yeah, this being up on the moors and the peaks is, like I say, photographer's wet dream. Mountains, yeah, around here definitely, because there's so much different terrain. We've got a mountain in the background, which is Kinderscout, but there is a bit of debate about that. To me, it's got steep-sided. There's no peak as such, because it's a plateau, but in the classification terms, anything over 2,000 feet is a mountain, but it doesn't say if it has to have a peak. So Paul Messner, he says it's not a mountain. Paul, you're a not so I respect you, but I class it as a mountain. So, because it's over 2,000 feet. But then again, you've got Bleaklow at the back of it, which is just over 2,000 feet. But that literally is just flat and then gradually goes down. So it's a difficult one, but I class it as a mountain. End of, no arguments. So crossed over, past the gentleman in the spandex squad. Each their own, nice enough guy. So we're coming down this road down here, and then eventually when it spikes up, we'll come across that way somewhere or another. I don't know. But because this one's a lot of road walking, even though I've got cushioning on my heels on my boots, the front of my feet hurt. I'm used to it now. So, bit of advice, if you're doing a path like this and there's a lot of road walking, and you know the places where you're going to cross over like country, cross country, whatever you want to call it, are going to be dry, get some trail runners. invest in a decent pair as well, not just Amazon £20 pair, because they're just going to be bog standard trainers. We put all sorts of description on it. But yeah, we've just passed the highest point. Now it's downhill, which is good, I think, in a way, possibly. It is tempting to walk Sheffield, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I might get some trail runners myself, because I did used to be able to have no problem with it whatsoever, but I'm getting old. I'm older than my body is as well. 43, but I feel like I'm 53. Never mind. Let's crack on.
Babas, babas, Remy babas, lady babas, babas. I need TP for the bumhole. I'm gonna hold you.
So we will be coming off this beautiful back lane in a minute, and we're giving my feet a little bit of a rest, because we'll be coming across somewhere. It says along the contours, but I can't see a path. Might be uphill again for a bit. Anyway, because I'm still getting used to it after a month off. But yeah, this back lane, there's a couple of houses down here. Yeah, we're in Amber Valley, by the way, now. Yeah, it's been an absolute dream come true. I've seen 3 cyclists go past and 1 car, and I've come about nearly 2 miles or so. Well, 1.5 miles, 2 miles in. So yeah, this would be like an absolute dream somewhere down like this, because you're not too far from civilization. You're only about 3 or 4 miles away from the edge of Chesterfield. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch up with you when I get on that path anyway. So we're on Titmoreland. Yeah, the road, the lane, yep, it carries along there, and then we've just come around this bit, dip down a bit, back up. There's a house over there, lucky bastards. Sorry, lucky people. I'll have to blip that out. And then we are now going across up this way a bit more, and then back on road in a bit. So yeah, the views are still stunning, absolutely beautiful. Anyway, see you in a minute. So we've come all the way from over there. It's like a never-ending path. It didn't look it this long on the map, but anyway, we are going over that way, down, round a bit, and up to Wingerworth. If it's worth a finger, I don't know, but it's worth a winger. But we have Chesterfield, and I can just about see the spire about there, all lit up. Could this phone to zoom on it? That isn't that good, otherwise I'd show you. But we're going that way, wherever that way goes, and then I'll pick you up from whenever I get off this moor. If I get off this moor and my body's not found in a few days' time anyway. Hey, we're off the moor. Bit of road walking for a bit, and then we through a bit of fields and then a bit more road walking. Probably got about 3.5 miles to go. It's not far. The wind's picking up now, but I think we may just miss the rain until I get to the bus stop. Then guess what it'll do? Rain. My feet are really beginning to hurt now because of all this road walking. Yeah, definitely getting some trail runners. I'm on this back lane, Balland Lane. I honestly thought it said something very similar, shall we say. I'm sure you know what I'm on about. So we're going up this way into Spitfire, or the edge of something. I think it's just a little hamlet or something. But as soon as I got onto this back lane, there's about 17 cars all come down. Busier than the main road. So yeah, going there. Once I get off this road, I'll catch up with you shortly. I wonder, that was an old air stack, well, air chimney, you know what I mean, for an old mine. Could well be known around here. Right, anyway, so crack on to main road. So I think as far as I'm aware, we are going straight over and then dropping right down, because for there's Wingerworth, Chesterfield's just over here. Just in the far distance, I think that's Sutton in Ashfield, Nottinghamshire. So we're literally right on the border of 3 counties, because South Yorkshire is literally about 4 or 5 miles that way. Anyway, catch up with you in a moment. Now, so Costover Road wasn't that busy actually, to be honest with you. I can see where, oh God, where are we? No, there, there is Wingerworth. And over that way is Chesterfield. Still see the spire. I've walked this. There's a power station right in the far distance. Obviously, it's not working because the last one was at Ratcliffe in Nottingham. But I want to find out what it is. If I can, I'll put the link below. If not, can somebody just let me know? Because it's always been bugging me. I don't know if it's something to do with Doncaster or Sheffield, or both, could be. But yeah, I think it's like 3 or 4 towers. I've seen it a few times, but anyway, I'm waffling on. So we are now coming down this lane, and that's it. All downhill, and we'll finish just before we get to Wingerworth. I keep that song in my head, a Wingerworth, a Wingerworth, a Wingerworth. Sorry, I'm going a bit delulu at the minute. Because when I said I got my food, I forgot it. I packed everything else in the bag, but forgot that in the fridge. Never mind. Anyway, it's all downhill. See you in a minute. It's spitting me rain, bitches. I thought I'd miss it, but I haven't. It's only light at the minute, but oh dear. So the microphone might have to come off and just use the one on here. In fact, no, it has come in because I can see it's just like a mist over there on the hills. Mookars are sat down as well. I don't know if that's a thing or true or not, but right. Anyway, let's swap microphones, put this one away so keep it dry, and then I'll come back. Yeah, definitely rain, not just here. You can see it's all misty over here. Excuse me, right over the hills, everything. Well, interesting. Another little bit of a factoid. There's Chesterfield, as we know, but a bit further on over there, some buildings, it's Johnfield. I was looking last night actually at doing some walks there, or around there, because it looks a lovely place. I've been past, well, through on the train, and that's it. Anyway, moo cow, moo cow, moo moo. Typical. Microphone away, zipped up, blue skies. I'm sure somebody does this on purpose to me. Sure somebody's watching everybody killing themselves laughing. Never mind. Ickle baby cow. Gone now, look. Oh, I can't see it. There you go, Ickle baby cow. Right, so if you can hear me, because I'm back on the phone mic. Hope you've enjoyed it. Been a lovely walk. Moo cars everywhere. Testing my patience. Anyway, yeah, we'll see next one. Hopefully in the high peaks next week. And information, route and everything will be obviously down in the description and everything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, usual thing. It all helps the algorithm. Doesn't cost you anything either, and helps me. So I will see you next time. Stay safe.